change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Welcome to the Rat Hole. We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I will answer that message later. How are y'all doing? I've been drinking a lot of coffee today. Normally, when I drink coffee, I drink it out of my Rat Hole mug when I'm on the air. But I'm drinking from my extra large Yellowtail mug. For those who know, yes, this is the wine brand. So it's a wine mug. But I'm drinking coffee. I've been drinking coffee all morning. I may have to take some extra breaks to return some of that coffee, if you will. Also get more coffee because I've stupidly made more coffee. That's what kind of day it is today. I want to say a quick thank you to Spill the Geek Tea. Spill the Geek Tea are co-hosting this today over on their YouTube channel. So thank you for letting me co-broadcast over there. We're going to be playing another round of Space Cats Fight Fascism. I wasn't sure if I wanted to play another round of this, not because I didn't like it, just because, I've played a couple of days worth of it. But I think I'm going to. And hey, Spencer, good to see you. Thanks for joining in. Timescales, caffeine, yes. We need that caffeine for sure. It's going to be a fun time today. I really do hope you guys enjoy this game. For those who have not seen it yet. So let's just bring it up. So I just got a giant mess over here because I didn't actually set anything up ahead of time. I'm going to use the same cats that I used on the last game, which is CJ and Sky. For abilities, for those who again weren't around, CJ is a smuggler, and after I take the restock action, I can give any one card I've just drawn to another player. And Sky, who would be that other player, is a pouncer. When you travel, you may move up to 2 planets at a time for only one action. Having not gone through the rules with people, that may not make sense, but that's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple setup. So I've got my Galactic News cards here. These will come up when I roll certain things. They're bad. They're all bad. There's none that are good. And we've got the 12 planets. We'll give them another shuffle. I have shuffled them up before, but it doesn't really matter what order they're in. Woo! That'll be my first one, I guess. Fishbowl. Laser light. Hairball. Move these over a little bit. Hot rock. Litterbox. Dust bunny. Space vet. Frost nip. Scratch post, water dish, cold bath, and scratch stone. Oh, Spencer, as a thought, Spencer, if you shoot me a message, there's a variety show coming up on Monday that you might be interested in doing something with in Red Deer. So if you're still watching, Jeff, check that out. But again, I want to thank Spill the Geek Tea for letting me crash their channel for this. Let's adjust this. We are playing Space Cats Fight Fascism. This is a cooperative card game. The theory is, or the story is, mice have taken over the world. Rats. I'm going to say mice because, they're rats. But I find that offensive as the rathole.ca. Rats have taken over the universe. Cats are trying to fight for their freedom. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So I've got resist cards here. These are ability cards, do special things. You'll see them off camera a little bit. Let's just click that. We're going to zoom in just a little bit, make sure this looks good before I do anything else. So those are my 2 character cards. Sorry for the glare. And that's the main part. And that's a wider view. And this is me drinking more coffee. So you start with 2 resist cards. He got a liberation +2. The goal of the game is to get 4 liberation on each of the different types of planets. This is for the Ears planet. And catch a ride on a passing asteroid, which lets you teleport to another planet. Sky gets give aid to those in need, a heal 2. And liberation to a Ears planet. And I'm just going to put those up there. Put those down there. Sky starts on their home planet of Dust Bunny, which is right here. CJ starts on their home planet of Scratchstone. Where's Scratchstone? Scratchstone. Now, a fascist marker comes up on every even-numbered planet. That was really hard in my first couple of games because my characters started on an even number planet, so they actually started with 2 fascists on each of them. There we go. So I have to move to those planets, take those off, and add in liberation tokens. It's not as easy as it sounds. The premise is easy, but if you've ever played a game called Pandemic, this is very similar. It gets out of control very quickly if you let it. I was playing my first couple of games on accidental super hard mode. At the end of your turn, you roll fascism dice. And then you add characters. But if you remove fascists from the board, you roll less dice. And I wasn't doing that. Oops. So I was adding 2 to 3 fascists a turn instead of, 1. My nose is snuffly. Hold on. Thank you. All right. So we're going to take a look, see what we've got here. Both of these have Ears planets. Neither Dust Bunny is an Ears planet. So I'm actually going to put a liberation token right onto Dust Bunny. And that's +2 liberation with those liberation cards. So we'll start right up. We'll start off strong. And then we're going to go. That's 1 action, 2 actions. I'll move to litter box. 3 actions. I'm going to remove that fascist. So those are my 3 actions for that turn. And then roll the fascism die. 12. Not a good start. Because that's going to put a fascism token on 12. Right there. However, you'll notice that 12 looks different, and 11 and 9 and 10 than the other planets. That's because they are fascist outposts. So I have to, when you add fascists to a fascist outpost, you have to draw an galactic news card. Galactic news, breaking, martial law is declared. +1 to the fascism scale, and I take 1 scratch. Scratch is damage. So my CJ here is going to take 1 scratch. You can't see that, it's just off camera. And the fascism scale, which is right here, is going to go up to 2. When it reaches 7, I have a base die of 3 instead of 2. I should have rolled 2 dice, but I removed 1 fascist, so I removed 1 die and only rolled 1. Once it gets to 7, you start at 3, and you, again, for every fascist you remove, you lose them. It's very hard to keep that under control if you're not careful. By all means, say hi if you're watching. Tell me where you're watching from. I appreciate all of you. We're going to take Sky's turn. Sky's going to move 1 to Cold Bath, remove a fascist for 2. 3 is going to move to Dust Bunny. So that next turn, I can use my liberation card there. I removed a fascist, so I have to roll 1 die. 2. Fascist goes, oh no, on to 2. When you hit a planet that a cat is on, that cat takes 1 damage. So 1 more scratch to Sky. They're both at 2. Out of 4, if they start taking scratches and they can't take any more, the fascism scale goes up. More coffee. All right. CJ's turn again. CJ is going to remove fascist 1, move 2, and restock for my 3rd action. That's me drawing more resist cards up to 4. That gives me a liberation on a Tails planet. Conveniently, I'm on a Tails planet. Liberation on an Ears planet. And take over a fascist building, -2 fascists on a planet. That'll be great if I can get over to Space Vet. So, Sky's turn. Sky's going to move over to Space Vet for 1. No, sorry. Play my liberation card for +2 liberation for 1. That gives me control over that planet, temporarily at least, because inevitably it's too early in the game for that to stick around. And there's only 4 cubes. If I lose a cube through a fascism roll, I lose control of that planet. 2, 3. So that I only have to roll 1 die. 4. There. All right. So now I have to make decisions. It's now CJ's turn. I can do stuff over here and try and keep a cluster going on over here, but I still have to move over there to do stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and keep I'm moving that direction though. And it's still 2 spots away. I'm going to teleport with my card for 1 to Frost Nymph. I'm going to remove 1 for that, and then I'm going to restock, hack into the fascist network, -2 fascists. Liberation on a Tails planet. Conveniently, I'm on a Tails planet now. And boxes for all cats, +1 liberation. So I've got my next turn already plotted out, basically, for this. We're in a good spot. I got rid of a fascist, so I'll have to roll 1 fascist die. 7. 7 is down here, Scratchstone. Excellent. Once again, I just want to thank Spill the Geek Tea for letting me crash your channel and show off this cute game, Space Cats Fight Fascism. So please say hi if you're watching from that channel. By all means. I'd love to hear from you as I'm playing. DJ's turn. -1 fascism for 1. -2, a 2 action moves me to Frost Nymph. 3, get rid of that fascist. So I'm in a good spot. for next turn as well. I got rid of fascist, so I have to roll 1 die. 4. Of course. Fascism die on the one I'm at, and both CJ and Sky take 1 scratch. They're both now at 3 scratches. That's not great. Sky does have a heal card, so I may have to use that instead of other options, but so be it. That's CJ's turn. Sky's turn. 1, get rid of the fascist. 2, heal 2. So I can actually heal each of them 1. And I'm going to do that. And then liberation plus 2 for my third action. There. We're in a good spot. Let's roll that fascism die again. Hopefully we don't roll 4 again. That would suck. 9. 9. 9 gives us a fascist stronghold. So galactic news. Breaking! Galactic police buildup. +1 to the fascism scale, and you take 1 scratch. So the fascism scale goes up, and Sky goes up to 3 scratches. CJ's turn. CJ's going to play +2 liberation, which does give me control over that planet. Doing surprisingly well, quite frankly. Hey, timescales. 7 people are watching. Who else here, and where are you from? I'm not the only one wanting to know that. So, yeah, let's see what's what. Who's doing what? Excuse me here while I just cough up a hairball. Oh, excuse me. So that was 1. 2, I'm going to move to fishbowl. 3, I'm going to remove that fascist. Roll 1. Now this is where it gets difficult. 8. All of my fascist cubes are now on this side of the board. I'm over on this side of the board, which means I'm probably not going to be able to roll only 1 die again. I'm going to start rolling 2 probably this turn. Sky's turn. +1 liberation. So just to give that a little bit of an extra fluffer. And that's 1. We're going to go 2, 3. I did not remove a fascist, so sure enough, I have to roll 2 fascism dice. 10, which is going to give me a galactic news. And 4. Well, so because it's 4, I don't have to put a fascism cube down. I do have to take off 1. So it's good that I played that card there. And we have to do a galactic news. Breaking! The Rat Pack is indoctrinating the youth. +1 fascist to the planet you are on. Every cat takes a scratch. So Sky is now at 4 scratches. I lose control of this planet because I'm down to only 3 cubes there. So that's not great. Give me a moment. Timescales. Yellowtail wines from Australia. The famous yellow labeled Shiraz in the US and Canada for budget-friendly dining with a world-class peppery wine. Vino. Yes, you noticed. I promise that it's coffee, not actually wine. But I have been drinking a lot of coffee, as I said earlier. So there's a reasonable chance that I'm going to have to take a break soon just to both fill up my coffee and return some of the coffee. Yeah, so it's now CJ's turn. CJ has an ears, but can't get there fast enough. So we're going to go 1, 2, remove a fascist for 3. So I only have to roll 1 die now. Reverend Abagon, hey Tom, hashtag coffee. 8. Eep. That's not great. So if they get to 4, they will take over this planet. But again, it is only a temporary thing. If the fascists control 3 planets, I lose. So we're going to go 1, 2, minus 2 fascists for 3. Thankfully, that means I only roll 1 fascism die. 8. That's not good. Sky is at 4 scratches. Cannot take any more scratches. So first the fascism cube goes there. Next, the fascism scale actually goes up. So that's not great. If I had any new power cards attached to Sky, those would also be lost. But they're not, because I don't have any. Well, I had a plan. I think I'm still going to do this. 1, 2, plus 2 liberation to that. That gives me my control back and a little bit of a buffer. 3 restock. Liberation on a Tails planet. Massive cat jump. Either a new power of 1 action and 1 scratch to teleport, or I can teleport and heal 1. And rescue missions, new power. Whenever you restock, you also heal 1, or minus 2 fascists. So that's a pretty good ability. I may actually end up using that restock and heal. Hashtag cat jump. Correct. So I did remove a fascist, so I only have to roll 1 die. 3. Water dish. And it's now Sky's turn. Sky's going to go 1, 2, remove those fascists. 3, restock. Liberation on a Tails, liberation on a Whiskers. Cough up hairballs. Whenever you play a heal card, you can draw a bonus card or heal 1 and minus 1 fascist. I will probably be doing that. And ally on the inside. For 2 actions and 1 scratch, you may teleport and restock. Or immediately minus 2 fascists. Okay. I'll probably use that as the minus 2 fascists. We'll see. I have to roll 1 fascism die. 3. Down here. CJ's turn. Which one do I want to do here? I think we're going to go 1, 2, minus 2 fascists. Because you have to keep that under control. You have to. If you let things get out of control, things get out of control fast. Roll 1 die. 11. Laser light. Sky is going to go. Oh, do I want to put it down there or do I want to go stock that up? I'm going to put it here. 1, 2 for 2 liberation on that Whiskers planet. Where are the other Whiskers planets? Are there? Okay. am torn between trying to stock up in this corner and trying to deal with that. I was originally trying to get my fascists kind of like on this plane here, but I may actually use this. So I'm just going to go there. I should have done that first for 2, for 3. That's 3, so I can't do anything. 1, 2, 3. Yes. I did not get a fascist, so I have to roll 2 dice. 11 and 5. 11 and 5. Takes it. So I don't get a fascist, but I do have to take one off. Excuse me. All right, CJ's turn. Now, hold on. So now I have to make the decision. Do I give that up and do I jump over here? I think it's safer to... safer to stock this up from here anyways. 1, no, I need to deal with fascists. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to change how I did that. I'm going to teleport and heal 1. So that's 1, 2 fascist, 3 fascist. Spill the Geek Tea. Natalie and Bruglia. Hashtag torn. Some basic bitch music there. That's for sure. All right. Sky's turn. No, I still have to roll. 10. 10. Sky's turn. We're going to cough up hairballs for 1. And use that as a new power. +2 liberation for 2. Oops. Sometimes I put liberation tokens, not fascist tokens out. And I'm going to use my cough up hairballs to heal and -1 fascist. There is no fascist, so I don't have to worry about that, but I will heal 1. I did not get rid of any fascists, so I have to roll 2 dice. 4 and 12. 4. So I lose control of that planet. I think I made the right decision not going there. And 12. 12 gives me a galactic news. Breaking. Crackdown on cat protests. Take 2 scratches or discard your hand and take 1 scratch. I think I can't afford to take 2 scratches, so we're going to get rid of my 1 card for a hand. Take 1 scratch. That takes me back up to 4. Not good. But could be worse. As long as I don't roll an 8 and get rid of that coughing up hairballs. Rev, I'm scratching now. I want to know where you're scratching, Rev. Cat scratch fever. CJ's turn. 1, 2, 3. Liberation times 2. Put that under my control. Pray I don't roll an 8. 12. Not actually better. I mean, a little bit better, I guess. 12. Breaking. Cat power in decline. +1 to the fascism scale. +1 fascist to the planet you are on, and every cat there takes a scratch. So this goes away. I no longer have control over this. CJ takes a scratch. Sky can't take a scratch. That goes up, and they lose their healing ability. The one thing I couldn't afford to do. And my roommate's echo is talking upstairs. I'm clearly loud. All right. So that was CJ's turn, Sky's turn. I really would like to restock. I think I'm going to restock. I'll risk it. 1, knock fascist things over, -2 fascist. Sneak in supplies. For 2 actions, you can add 1 liberation to any planet. I will probably do that. Cat uprising, +1 liberation. Cuddle in solidarity, heal 2. Oh, yes, we will be healing 2. That's my second action. And in fact, we're going to heal both of those on Sky. And +1 liberation on that planet for 3. To bring it back under liberal control. All right. I have to roll 2 dice because I did not get rid of any buddy. 8 and 8. Oh, son of a. -2 liberation tokens off of that planet. Both cats take 2 scratches. Thankfully, I healed. Because now CJ and Sky are both at 8. Or at 4. CJ's turn. I have to play rescue missions as 1. Restock as 2, which lets me heal 1. Sleep all day, heal 1. Free cat toys for all, +1 liberation. Scratch back, +2 fascists, and meow power, which I love. Meow power is a great. It was horrifying. It was. Meow power is for 2 actions. You can teleport and then -1 fascist and heal 1. Or take 2 fascists. No, we are not going to do that. We are going to go heal 1 and play meow power because that's important. That'll be important next turn. As long as I don't roll an 8 or 2 8s again. 1 and 7. All right, Sky's turn. Play sneak in supplies. 2 restock. Liberation on a Tails planet. Cat food for all, heal 1. Sharpen our claws, heal 1. So for 2 and 3, I'm going to heal. Because I got to. I can't afford to not. Not when I've got actually good things here. I'm going to pull a couple of liberation tokens here. Just so they're easier to grab later. I have to roll 2 fascist dice, though. 9 and 5. 9 and 5. That causes problems there. And galactic news breaking. New cat tags required. Take 2 scratches or move to your home planet. We'll be moving to our home planet, which is Dust Bunny. Not what I wanted, but CJ's turn. We will use my ability to teleport, use 2 actions, teleport, and then -1 fascist and heal 1. -1 fascist, heal 1. That takes 2 actions. For my 3rd action, I'm going to restock, which also lets me heal 1. Gives me a liberation +2 on a Whiskers world and +1 liberation, breakout imprisoned cats. That's a good spot. We're in a good place here. I only have to roll 1 die. 3. Where's 3? 3. As you can see, we're starting to get a lot of facets out there. And so it's a little bit difficult to do stuff. I just realized something. I have not been using my abilities. And I should have been. Especially skies. That's a giant mistake on my part. So be it. But dough. So we're gonna go. Sky's gonna go 2 for 1 because that's my ability. 2 liberation. +2. 3 restock. Ears. Commandeer a fascist ship. When you arrive in a planet with at least 2 fascists, remove 1, or teleport and +1 liberation. And a pause. I have not had a pause yet, so this is good. I know what I'm going to do on next turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. No, I know what I'm doing. I've got a plan for next turn. CJ just has to not F it all up. 1 fascist. 2 move. 3 +2 liberation. Which brings that back. We're in a good spot. We're not in a bad spot. We're not in a good spot, but we're not in a bad spot. I just roll 1 die. 10. Which is not good. So 10 down here. Galactic news. Breaking. New law mandates all cats wear collars. +1 to the fascism scale and take 1 scratch. Ooh. Okay, so I'm at 6 on the fascism scale. Next goes up to 7, and I have a base of 3 dice. That is truly horrifying. Not good. And also quite bad. CJ's turn. 1, use my ability to move 2 spaces, because why have I not done that? +2 fascist, or liberation, sorry. And then commandeer a fascist ship, teleport, and +1 liberation. We are in a good space right now. We're in a very good space right now. It is plausible, possible even, to win on the next turn. Roll 1. Reverend Amagon. I did not get rid of any fascists, though, so I have to roll 2. That's not good. 11 and 1. 1. 11. And galactic news breaking. Interplanet kibble supplies are running low. All cats take 1 scratch or +1 to the fascism scale. I'm going to take the scratch. Because I don't want to be rolling 3. All right, it's CJ's turn. I think, okay, let me just stop here. I need to back this stuff up. Sky can do 2 liberation for 1, and for 2 actions, I can add 1 liberation to any planet. So I've got the ability to do 3 on here. I need to go +1 liberation on the planet I'm on, move for 2, +1 liberation to the one I'm on, roll 2 dice, and pray. 10 and 5. 5, good. I still have 4 there. And 10 is down here. They get they control that planet. And galactic news breaking. Corporations fund the anti-cat campaign. You take 2 scratches and return to your home planet. Ugh. Oof. 1, 2. Thankfully, that still only takes me to 4. And I return to Scratch Stone. Could be worse. All right. Sky's turn. +2 liberation. 1, 2. Use 2 actions. And I can add 1 liberation to anywhere. Boom. And boom. I win. I wins. Love that for me. I'm going to take a break very briefly. I will be right back. We're going to take a short, whoops, that's fine. That's the button. I'll use that. And we're going to go over here and we're going to get more coffee and we're going to deposit some coffee and we're going to go give you an ad. Are you tired of toxic fandoms? Do you wish we could go back to being happy? So do we. We created the Happiness Patrol to get away from all of the toxicity in fandoms, in life. And so we decided we wanted to do a show, but something that makes us happy. And in the first season, that something is Star Wars. So join myself, Cameron, Scott, Jessica, and Melanie on Happiness Patrol at youtube.com/@happinesspatrolshow.
So what's your favorite Western? Is it this one or maybe one of these? Is it a revisionist Western, an anti-Western, or maybe it's an all-time classic? Whether your favorite Western is in black and white, vibrant Technicolor, a spaghetti Western, a neo-Western, a comedy, or maybe it's only really Western in spirit. Whatever it is, this is the podcast dedicated to determining the top 100 Westerns of all time. Every second Monday on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. It's Horses on Film.
All right. We are back. Many waving red octopuses from Reverend Amagon. And what looked to be a whole bunch of the spinning thought process wheels. So here's a question for you guys. For anyone who actually follows back in the saddle again. Timescales. This is a question for you specifically and other people in general. Would you like a preview of next week's Horses on Film? Because I can make that happen if y'all want it. I just need to go over here and download it, the intro video, and upload it again. And I can do that. So it's a thing that I can make happen if you want it. All right. In the meantime, while you answer that question, I'm going to a bunch of shocked emojis. I'm guessing that's a yes from Reverend Agon. Play it. All right. I will upload it here as I clean. I didn't have it queued up, but I did download it as I suggested it. So it'll be just a few moments while that happens. We'll clear this off. And one thing I'll do is I'm going to try a different set of characters for this next round, because I've won a couple of games with this pairing. And I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just going to show off this other little thing here. So I've got a nice little tray here from X-Trays. And it actually has a lid, although I can't fit the lid. So if you wanted to have, if I wanted to put a lid over this and had a few less things to store it for a night or something, if you're planning to play again, you can. They got some that are split in half like this, some that are just solo. Always nice to show off the goodies. And cat. Dice. Get rid of these. Shuffle those. Shuffle these. Video's loading. There it is. All right. I'm going to keep setting up for a second game. But while I do that, I'm going to give you a preview of this coming Monday's show.
So what's your favorite Western? Is it this one or that one, or maybe it's one of these? Is it a revisionist Western or anti-Western or a 70s acid Western, or maybe it's just an all-time classic? Whether your favorite Western film is in black and white, vibrant Technicolor, a spaghetti Western, a neo-Western, a silent film, or maybe really only Western in spirit, chances are it's on this list of the top 100 Westerns already. But what if it's not? What if your favorite Western of all time has been forgotten? How do you get that Western on the list? It's an off-the-list bonus episode of Horses on Film.
I'd forgotten what that video looks like. It's been a while. But yes, we're going to be doing an off-the-list bonus episode on Hell or High Water. It is this modern movie a Western. There's no horses. Or is there horses? There's specifically trucks. If you've seen it, I don't know. Have you guys seen Hell or High Water? I don't know. Tell me if you have. Meanwhile, we'll set up a new solar system here. Coffee. Again, I promise it's coffee, not wine. So let's just see. I'm just going to use the same characters, but I'm going to flip them over. Ophelia, Homeworld Frostnip. Ophelia can get out of any messy situation. She's ready to make a break for it after causing fascist trouble, or just because someone made a loud noise. She's an escape artist. Whenever you remove your third fascist in a single turn, you may teleport yourself or any other cat that's on the same planet as you. Is that the one that's got the Star Trek guy in it? Which Star Trek guy? I think I know who you're talking about. I think it does. It's been a while since I did that. I'm going to actually have to look up the cast now. This is the downside to Horses on Film. We record 3 out of 4 weeks and then air every 2 weeks. And the bonus episodes only run every 5 weeks or 5 episodes, so every 10 weeks. So sometimes I forget what some of the stuff is. Let me just look up the cast for Hell or High Water. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, Chris Pine. Chris Pine, yes. That it does in fact have Chris Pine in it. That's what I thought you were talking about, but I wanted to double check. And then on the other side is CJ, alias SC, Homeworld Water Dish. SC is the hacker behind countless acts of counter-fascism subterfuge. His powers have earned him many authoritarian enemies. He's a hacker. When you fight fascism, you may draw 1 resist card unless your hand is full. So that's good. I wonder if I can just do this while it's sitting here. We were extremely busy with newborns, and it was a good number of years before watching much TV of film. That's fair. To be honest, like I said, Scott on Horses on Film has seen very few Westerns. He watches a lot of movies, but very few Westerns. And so he is kind of the audience point of view for people who have never watched Westerns. I have watched some Westerns. Most of my background is in audio drama, kind of in general. In fact, that's what that is actually audio drama, the science fiction audio of the year for, oh God, years ago, 2007. It does not seem like it was that many years ago, but it was. But I listened to a lot of Westerns on audio drama and radio plays. And yeah. So, and then there's Cameron, who's an expert. He's done much. And in fact, they just announced today the television remake series, as a series, not as a movie, of The Magnificent Seven. And it has officially been announced. And we're going to have to change our filming schedule because they're filming that up in here in Alberta, in the Calgary area. So Cameron's going to be working on that just to make things more fun. I just realized something. I don't think I put fascists on my homeworlds last turn. I don't know if I did or didn't. I'm going to hope I did. But they go back up. So one on each of those, and then one on each of the even-numbered planets. Which gives me a second one on Frostnip. All right. Here we go, y'all. If you're just joining us, we're playing Space Cats Fight Fascism. Extra thank you to Spill the Geek Tea, who are letting me co-stream this on their channel. Please consider giving, if you like this, give my main channel a like over on youtube.com/therathole.dotca. That's therathole.ca, but YouTube does not like URLs in their URLs. Yes, I make that joke every time because it's true. So let's see what we got for cards. SC has Organized Community Care, Heal 2. Not helpful at the moment. Liberation on a Whiskers. Breakout Imprisoned Cats, +1 Liberation. And another Liberation on a Whiskers planet. So let's just take a look at this out. Oh, wait. I only have 2. So that those last 2 go to Ophelia. Liberation and Liberation +2. Neither of them are on a Whiskers planet. Whiskers are here, here, and here. I think this is where I want to be. Because there's ears, paws, tails. So if I can get over to this area, that's probably the best opportunity. Because otherwise it's this is also not a bad area. So I've got the 4 of them in right here. In fact, that might actually be a better opportunity. We're going to go liberate, and we're going to get rid of that fascist for 1. Move, and that's my 3 actions. I only have to roll 1 fascist die. Anytime you want to, you can. I appreciate that, Spill the Geek Tea. I won't do it all the time, but every now and then it's nice to expand out. 6. You know, people who want this will go ahead and, in theory, people who want this will subscribe to my channel, and view stuff there. But it's good to get the extra reach out there every now and then, and I appreciate it greatly. Now, Frostnip. We're going to go 1, 2, and oh no, we're going to go 1. Yeah, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Roll a die. 11. Of course, it's the one that Ophelia's on. Galactic news breaking. Anti-cat laws are passed. +1 to the fascism scale. You take 1 scratch. Not an ideal start to the day, with Ophelia already up to 3. We'll be on the same planet here shortly, probably, so I can use my heal on her. But yeah, not great. SC's turn. 1, get rid of that fascist. 2, liberation. Timescales. I just filled out a grocery survey, spun the wheel, and won $21 in free organic produce. No purchase required. Woohoo! Free food is always a good thing. 3 Action 3, I'm going to restock. Free cat toys for all, +1 liberation. Underground Cat Network, -2 fascists. Sharpen our claws, heal 1. All right. And I got rid of the fascists, so we'll roll 1 die. 10. 1. 2. And we've got that one for now. Oh, I should have. 3 was me taking this first. That was a mistake. All right, let's roll a die. 3. Water dish. SC's turn. We will go heal 2. 1, 2. Heal 1. Heal. So now they're both down there at 1 and 0. And just to finish things off, let's go liberation +1. Yeah. And we roll 2 dice this turn. 9 and 12. What did I just knock down? I just knocked down the box. 9, 12. We'll have a Galactic News update in a moment. I think that was everything. Give me a moment to de-snuffle. There we go. Sorry, folks. All right. Have some more coffee. Fuel up for the Galactic News update. Breaking! The Rat Pack is indoctrinating the youth. +1 fascism to the planet you are on, and every cat there takes 1 scratch. Glad I healed. Ophelia's turn. Oh, I did not use SC's ability. I'm a fool. Fine, then. We will 1, 2, get rid of a fascist 3, because I got to get that under control. Roll 1 die. 1. Scratch post. SC. Oof. Let's just get this under control. 1, 2, plus minus 2 fascists for 3. $10. Of course it was 10. Take a scratch, add a fascist. Galactic news update. Breaking. Galactic Alliance declares scratching posts illegal. +1 to the fascism scale, and you take 1 scratch. Boo. That's all. Just boo. No good whatsoever. Ophelia's turn. 1, 2, 3. Leave it. Roll 1 die. 11. Laser light. SC's turn. 1, 2, and restock for 3. Sneak in supplies. New power, 2 actions. You may add 1 liberation to any planet or +1 liberation. Heal 1. Start free kitten education. +2 liberation on a paw. +2 liberation on a whiskers. All right. So I want to do that over here again. But we're not in a bad place. Roll my 1 die. 11. Galactic news update. Breaking. New law mandates all cats wear collars. +1 to the fascism scale, and you take 1 scratch. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Ophelia's turn. I think we're going to go. Yeah, we're going to go 1, 2, restock for 3. Ears, heal 1. Okay. It's not bad. 1. SC's turn. 1 +2. And 3 is going to be heal. I did not get rid of any fascists, so I do have to roll 2 dice. 9 and 10. 9, 10. Now, when you do, and I meant to explain this earlier, 2 fascist strongholds, I still only draw 1 galactic news. Breaking, the Rat Pack uses laser pointers to distract us. +1 to the fascism scale and discard your whole hand. Don't love that. Don't love that at all. Really don't love that. Because I wanted those cards. A lot. All right, Ophelia's turn. 1, 2, 3. Roll 1 die. 11. Breaking. Crackdown on cat protests. Take 2 scratches or discard your hand and take 1 scratch. I have to take the 2 scratches. I can't give up that hand. That hand is too good. It is necessary. SC. 1, 2, resist, and I can draw a card for that. Whenever you play a heal card, you can draw a bonus card or heal 1 and -1 fascist. No, I will restock. Pause. Rescue missions. Whenever you restock, also heal 1 or -2 fascists. And scratch back -2 fascists. All right. Not bad. Roll 1. 7. All right. Ophelia's turn. Heal 1. And 2 liberation 2s on the cat ears. Two, 4, and that. So that's good, but I have to roll 2 dice. 9 and 11. SC takes a scratch. And galactic news. Breaking. Cat arrests on all planets. +1 fascist to the planet you are on, and every cat there takes 1 scratch. Well, then I lose control of that planet. And back up to 4. It's good that I did that heal. SC's turn. Heal 1 and -1 fascist. Liberation. And rescue missions as a new ability. So whenever I restock, I'll be able to heal 1. Seems like the ideal thing to do. 5. Curses. Lose 1. Fascist scale goes up 1 because I'm at 4 scratches. I have no new power abilities, so thankfully I don't lose any of those. Ophelia's turn. +1 liberation. Restock. Ears. Heal 1. Whiskers. Commandeer a fascist ship. When you arrive in a planet with at least 2 fascists, remove 1, or teleport and +1 liberation. All right. SC. I'm going to restock, which lets me heal 1. This is my 6th life. New power. Your new hand size is a maximum of 5 or 2 fascist. Meow power. For 2 actions, you can teleport and then -1 fascism and heal 1. Cat food for all, heal 1. We're going to play the meow power for 2. And for 3, use meow power to teleport. And -1 fascist. And heal 1. Only roll 1. 10. And that's all the turns for that. I think I just cheated there, but whatever. I'm going to let it lie. Ophelia. 1 liberation. Two, 3. I have to roll 2 dice. 6 and 4. 4 and 6. SC will teleport and remove 1 for 2 actions. And I heal 1. And I will add, this is my 6th life to my new abilities, giving me a maximum hand size of 5. So that'll be good on next turn when I restock. Only have to roll 1. 12. Galactic news update. Breaking. The Galactic Alliance gives in to Rat Pack demands. +1 fascism scale, and you take 1 scratch. So we're now at a base of 3. That's not great. I don't like where this game is going. Ophelia's turn. We will heal 1. -1 fascist. -2 fascist. And that leaves me with only rolling 1 die. 1. Of course it's on 1. Take that scratch again. Good thing I healed. Ugh. And while we're on topic, oof. All right. SC's turn. We will restock for 1. Liberation on a tails. Toss fascist in the litter box for 1 action and 1 scratch. I don't care. Or 1 liberation and a heal 1. So for my next turn, I will teleport to Frost Nip, remove 1 fascist, heal 1. Instead of 3 dice, I still have to roll 2 dice. 7 and 7. 7 and 7 up there. One, move 2, liberate 3. So again, I only have to roll 1 die for 3. +2 liberation for 1. +1 liberation for 2. And restock for 3. Oh, wait. Did I? No, I did not. Okay. Liberate created allies. For 2 actions, you can teleport, then plus liberation and heal 1, or 1 liberation. Hidden cache of cat food. When you teleport, you may draw a full hand, or immediately teleport and +1 liberation. So I've got some good opportunities here. And And I did I? Liberation. Restock. So I have to roll 3 fascism dice. 5, 5, and 12. 5, 5, curses, and 12. Ophelia takes a scratch. Ophelia can't take a scratch. Fascism dice goes up. Their scale goes up. Ophelia's turn. One. 2, teleport and liberate. Bring this back up to 4. And 3 will be restocking. Hack into the fascist network, -2 fascists. Liberation on a tails, +1 liberation. Okay. That's good. That's good. I still have to roll 2 fascism dice, however. 3 and 12. 3. Clearly, I put a liberation token on there where I shouldn't have. And 12. Galactic news. Rat Pack found me. You must take 2 scratches or discard your hand and return to your home planet. Oh. That sucks so much. That sucks so much. I think I have to risk it. I'm going to take the 2 scratches, which means up to fascist points. We're close to winning. I can't not take that risk. All right, here we go. Teleport and +1 liberation. +1 liberation. We're taking control. I have to roll 3 fascist dice. I just need to not roll one of those 3. 3. They get a control. 3. They take extra control. 4. Damn it. Actually, that's not so bad. That's of all of the planets I needed, that's the one I needed to not have. CJ's turn, or Ophelia's turn. 1. Liberation times 2. Win. That was close. That was not cool. That was only 2 spots away from losing over here. I only had 4 fascism cubes left. So there's the potential for only 2 turns from a loss there as well. Almost a guarantee of it, in fact. Yeah. So that is Space Cats Fight Fascism. My goal is to now go and write about this, or maybe do a workout, one or the other. I need to get my brain moving. I need to get my body moving. And this was getting my brain moving. That was the whole point of this, was to get my brain moving. I appreciate everybody. So again, for places to find me, first, you can find me on Sundays on Spill the Geek T at Spill the Geek T1. Thank you again for those of you who are watching from that channel. Please consider subscribing to my other channels, including The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, where you can find me on Tuesdays. You won't find me there for the next couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I'm not available on Tuesdays for the next few weeks, so you won't see me there. You can find me at Happiness Patrol Show, youtube.com/@HappinessPatrolShow, where myself and my co-hosts get rid of the toxic fandoms. Get out of the toxicity and talk about something that makes us happy. In the first season, that something is Star Wars. If you don't like Star Wars, never fear. There's only a couple episodes left. Subscribe anyway. We've got an amazing second season for you that is not Star Wars. I've not announced what that second season is. It's not a big secret, but I'm not publicly announcing it. It's going to be a banger. So give us a subscribe. I can't stress enough just how epic the second season is going to be. For those who are here earlier in the show, youtube.com/@horsesonfilm. You can find Cam and Scott and usually a guest, sometimes from Happiness Patrol, sometimes from the film industry. We've had author Mark Muncy on there. We've had a ton of great guests on Horses on Film, where we talk about the 100 top Westerns of all time, using the IndieWire 2024 list as our guide. From there, we'll add to it, subtract from it, massage it a little bit, and eventually we will come up with our own top 100 list. As you saw earlier in the show, next episode of Horses on Film, which is this coming Monday in a few days, we have a bonus episode. We're doing a show that's not on the list. So this is us adding to the list, and it's Hell or High Water. So you can find out if that's a Western or not. And of course, my main channel that some of you are watching this on, youtube.com/TheRatHoleDOTCA. So once again, if you're watching us on Spill the Geek T, I beg you, friends of the channel, to give me a subscribe on those other channels for more great gaming goodness and all that other stuff. You can do nothing more. It costs you nothing. I won't even ask you to push the bell. Just your subscription is enough to show support for me, a small creator, and on my channel and my other channels. So again, that's the Rat Hole DOTCA, at Horses on Film, and at Happiness Patrol Show. Please consider giving those channels a subscribe. I'd love to get them. The rathole.ca, I'd love to break 500. It's not a big channel. Horses on Film and Happiness Patrol are newer, and I'd love to break 100 on both of those channels. So give us a shot. Give us a shot. Give us a subscribe, but give us a shot. I appreciate you. You are all wonderful. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm going to go and try to do something else with my day. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to see if there's anywhere I can raid on the Twitches. Because I always forget to do that. Where is... There it is. Jamie Daggers. So if you're not watching us over on Twitch, quickly switch over to Twitch. I'm going to go Jamie and raid Jamie Daggers for a bit. She is painting some miniatures. Does a great job. It is part of her main job, so give her some support. We're going to go ahead, start that raid. And until next time, good gaming and goodbye. Back in